Hey everybody, welcome back to my Pink Room of Doom. Hope you're doing well today. Before we get into the video, please make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified of all of my future uploads. Check the links in the description for my other social media. That's my TikTok and my Instagram, both at electric.flamingo. I'm gonna also leave some stuff right there so you can see it because I found out how to do that recently and it looks cool. There you go, making my videos interesting. I'm also gonna leave a timestamp down in the description if you don't wanna listen to me talk and you just wanna listen to what this guitar sounds like. It'll be down there if you're one of those people. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let's get into it. So the subject for today's video, if you follow me on Instagram and TikTok, you already know about it, is this thing. This is my 2005 Epiphone Les Paul Custom in Cherry Sunburst. So I don't see a lot on YouTube about this particular custom. Obviously there's videos on older Epiphone Les Paul Customs and Les Paul Customs in general, but on this one, not so much. Apparently this color is really, really hard to find in the Epiphone Les Paul Custom realm. I looked for one. I found this one at a local music shop, which I'll go ahead and name them as well because they're great and I buy stuff from them all the time. If you live in the Atlanta area, you need to check out Ken Stanton if you hadn't already. They're a great, great music shop. I love shopping there. And yeah, go check them out. So anyway, they had this one hanging up on the wall and I'd walked in, had some cash and scooped it up because it just looks and plays great. And then this is the first Epiphone Les Paul Custom I've ever owned, so it's extra exciting for me. But there is one other thing about it that I found out after I had bought it, and it was actually just kind of by chance, but I'll get to that extra point in the midst of the review. So let's go ahead and get into the review of this beautiful Les Paul Custom. Anyone that knows my videos knows I like to start from the headstock and work my way down. So let's go ahead and do that. So again, starting at the headstock, it is the old Epiphone headstock shape and the old Epiphone logo. Again, it is from 2005, so it's gonna be. You have that big, beautiful diamond inlay as per a custom should have. Les Paul Custom on the truss rod cover, beautiful. And let's not forget to mention the ridiculous amount of binding on that headstock that just makes it look so classy. Flipping over to the back here, you can see there's the gold Grover tuners. They're a little tarnished, but they hold tune very well and they still work very well. I'm going to make the assumption that the nut is bone because if you were paying what you were paying for one of these back in the day, it should be bone. And it's also got a little chip on it that tells me that it's bone because plastic doesn't chip that way. So working down to the neck, it has got binding on the neck. It's kind of that slim taper 60s feel to it, so it's pretty comfortable in the hand. It's a mahogany neck and it is glossed over, so it's not satin or anything. 22 medium jumbo frets, 24 3/4 inch scale length. This has a rosewood fingerboard on it. A lot of people will tell you that a custom should have ebony, but obviously back in the day, you weren't gonna get ebony on an Epiphone, so it is what it is. And then you got these big, beautiful block inlays. Working our way down to the body again, you get this beautiful cherry sunburst finish. You have a double bound full thickness mahogany body, so it's pretty hefty, pretty heavy. Three-way switch here, works just fine. I'm not quite sure what pickups are in these, but it's some kind of Epiphone Pro pickup, I'm gonna make the assumption. Gold pickup covers, gold bridge, gold tailpiece. This looks like a 5-ply black pick guard. That looks really, really cool against the Cherry Sunburst. And then you got 2 volume and 2 tone pots. They don't coil split. There's no kind of weird, funky, widdly bits on here. It's just a standard Les Paul. And then going to the back on this looks really, really nice as well. It's obviously some kind of veneer, but I think it looks really, really good. And then again from that, it's just kind of your standard Les Paul. Like I said, you don't have any kind of weird stuff happening in the pots. 2 humbuckers, you know, heavy body. So there you go. So I did promise there was one thing in particular about this Epiphone that I noticed after I had bought it. And that is that this is actually an Epiphone second. So what does that mean? Well, not really much, but it's interesting to find one. It's fully functional. There's nothing wrong with it. It performs like it's supposed to. But typically there's something very minute, very tiny about it that makes it worth less for some reason. The listing on the store, because they also had this listed on Reverb, the store Ken Stanton did. They said there was some kind of finish flaw or something. I don't know. Obviously I can't find it now. I mean, it's kind of scratched up a little bit. I mean, it's a used guitar. But the thing with Epiphone seconds, if you can find one, you can get one like this for like nothing because the seconds don't hold their value. Like when they were sold as new stock guitars, but they were discounted. Again, typically for the most minute thing. How can you tell if an Epiphone is a second? Well, I'm gonna try my best to show you on this one because, well, So you can see the back of the headstock there. Right above the serial number, there's this big divot where someone like caved in the headstock. If you kind of look at it, you can see where it has a 2ND on it. That means it's marked as an Epiphone second. Again, that doesn't affect the playability. It doesn't affect the looks necessarily. Again, there's probably a tiny little finish flaw somewhere, but hey, it's to your benefit. So that's the big thing about it. I just thought it was really interesting to know that this was a second. So enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into some sound clips. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and you hit the bell notification to be notified of all of my future uploads. And make sure you check the description of my videos as well to go follow me on TikTok and Instagram, both at electric.flamingo. Until next time, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you next time.